I've really enjoyed doing it. I mean, it's nice to be involved in something that you believe in. And the more I worked on it, the more involved I got in the detail and the enjoyment of it. I spent way longer on it than I originally planned to do. But it was just one of those things that it was worth going the extra mile, and it was worth doing that extra bit of effort on it. And I really, really enjoyed doing it. Personally relevant to me because I've got both my parents are very elderly. My mother's been in care for many years now with dementia, but my father, he's 82 and he's very infirm, and we've managed to get care at home for him, you know, just not permanently, not 24 hours, but he has 3 carers coming in each day for a little bit. Over the last decade or so, the National Health Service has been just pushed aside almost. My family, we all went on marches for trying to prevent the closure of Lewisham's A&E, and it just feels like any experience that I've had in hospitals over the last few years. The staff have been wonderful, but they've been more and more and more under pressure. As soon as I thought of latching on to the phrase "a bed of roses," because I did want my piece to be very positive and not about the negative side of people being in hospital and not able to get out into their own homes. But I wanted it to tie in with lots of things. Paper seemed to be an obvious thing because people are getting bogged down in the paperwork. So making the paper roses for the bed of roses was a natural step once I'd actually come up with the idea of bed of roses. And I wanted it to be so that the roses are tumbling in and out of the bed frame. I managed to find a bed frame which was sort of reminiscent of a Victorian hospital bed. So I wanted the whole bed to look very sort of beautiful and positive, but not the one that you could possibly lie on. So it was a thing to be regarded as opposed to be used. And the roses have got no thorns, so it's all just twisted wire. So I didn't want to be anything in there that was at all negative. And then just small details, like I've put a few little dragonflies and butterflies in there, because I think sometimes it's the small details that get overlooked. So someone knowing exactly how you like your cup of tea can, without having to be asked, it can just make someone's day. Now we are taking it up to Primrose Hill for its pop-up installation, bit of a photo shoot, and I think it's a case of let's see what happens and go with the flow as well in terms of public reaction, see how they respond to it when it's up there. It's really nice, people coming over and taking photographs, and dogs have been coming around and sniffing it, so it's nice. It feels very positive, which is the whole point. The minute we entered the park and we were still carrying it, someone came over and started taking photographs before we'd even attached the sign, so we very quickly told her what the campaign was about. And yes, anyone that's asked has been going, yes, that's a really good cause, yes. So yeah, I'd say it's a good response.